In March of 2005 at Red Lake Senior High in Minnesota, 5 people were injured and 8 were killed in a school shooting. 16-year-old Jeffrey Weiss, a student at the school, was the shooter. He had shot his grandfather, a tribal police officer, before taking his grandfather's gun and squad car to his local high school, where he opened fire on his own classmates. When police officers arrived, they cornered Jeffrey in a classroom where he took his own life. In April of 2007 at Virginia Tech University, 26 people were injured and 32 were killed in one of the deadliest school shootings to date. 23-year-old Seong Hui Cho, an undergraduate at the university, was the shooter. Seong entered a dormitory, shooting 2 people before traveling to Norris Hall, where he chained the main entrance doors shut and then fired many shots into the classroom, killing an additional 30 people. As police stormed the building, Seong fatally shot himself before being arrested. In February of 2008 at Northern Illinois University, 16 people were injured and 5 were killed in a school shooting. 27-year-old Steven Kazmierzak was the shooter. Steven was wearing a t-shirt with the word terrorist during the shooting. He was equipped with a shotgun and 3 different handguns during the event. He first entered a large auditorium-style lecture hall where he opened fire on over 100 students, injuring 16 people and killing 5. Before the police could arrive, Steven took his own life.
On April 2nd, 2012, a gunman opened fire on people inside White Coast University, a Korean Christian college in Oakland, California, killing 7 people and injuring 3 others. One, El Go, a former student at the school, was taken into custody and identified as a suspect in the shooting. It was the deadliest mass killing in the city's history. The shooting occurred at approximately 10:30 a.m. when a gunman opened fire with a .45 caliber semi-automatic handgun with 4 fully loaded 10-round magazines on the university's campus, located at the Airport Business Park in East Oakland, near the Oakland International Airport. The gunman stood up in a nursing classroom while class was in session, ordered classmates to line up against the wall, and fired at them. The shooter was reported to have said, "Get in line, I'm going to kill you all," before opening fire, according to a witness. 6 students and a receptionist were killed, and 3 others injured. The attacker continued to fire shots as he fled the campus, driving away in a car that belonged to one of the victims. Hours later, he surrendered to authorities at a Safeway supermarket in the nearby South Shore area of Alameda, about 5 miles away from the scene of the shooting.
Okay. On December 14th of 2012 in Newtown, Connecticut, the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary took place. In this shooting, 26 people were dead and 0 were injured. After killing his mother at their home, he murdered 6 adults and 20 kids at the elementary school. After this, the 20-year-old took his own life. He fired 154 rounds in less than 5 minutes. He had used an AR-15, 2 semi-automatic pistols, and a shotgun. The shooting is one of the most deadliest school shootings in the U.S. history.
The 2014 Isla Vista killings were a series of misogynistic terror attacks in Isla Vista, California. On the evening of Friday, May 23rd, 22-year-old Elliot Rodger killed 6 people and injured 14 others by gunshot, stabbing, and vehicle ramming near the campus of the University of California, Santa Barbara, and then killed himself.
The Umpqua Community College shooting occurred on October 1st, 2015 at the UCC campus near Roseburg, Oregon. Chris Harper Mercer, a 26-year-old student who was enrolled at the school, fatally shot an assistant professor and 8 students in a classroom and injured 8 others. Roseburg police detectives responded to the incident and engaged Harper Mercer in a brief shootout. After being wounded, he committed suicide by shooting himself in the head. The mass shooting was the deadliest in Oregon's modern history. Harper Mercer complained that he had no friends, no job, no girlfriend, was a virgin. He critiqued other killers. Harper Mercer used language associated with incel subculture. He expressed admiration for the misogynist mass killer responsible for the 2014 Isla Vista killings. On February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2018, 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz opened fire on students and staff at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, aka Parkland High School, in the Miami suburban town of Parkland, Florida, murdering 17 people and injuring 17 others. Cruz, a former student at the school, fled the scene on foot by blending in with other students and was arrested without incident approximately 1 hour later at nearby Coral Springs. Police and prosecutors investigated a pattern of disciplinary issues and unnerving behavior of all time.
At Santa Fe High School on May 18th, 2018, a 17-year-old boy used a shotgun and a revolver and killed an adult and 9 students, and 10 others were left injured. It is believed that he targeted the ones that he shot, and he did not shoot the ones that he liked. It was about 7:30 a.m. when the authorities found explosives. One student who attended the high school says, "It's been happening everywhere." She said, I've always kind of felt like it was eventually going to happen here too."
On May 24th, 2022, a mass shooting occurred at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, a former student at the school, fatally shot 19 students and 2 teachers, while 17 others were injured but survived. After shooting and severely wounding his grandmother at their home earlier that day, Ramos drove to the school. He fired shots for approximately 5 minutes outside the school before entering unobstructed with an AR-15 style rifle through an unlocked side entrance door. He then shut himself inside 2 adjoining classrooms without locking the classroom door and killed the victims. Ramos remained in the school for more than an hour before members of the U.S. Border Patrol Tactical Unit fatally shot him after bypassing numerous local and state officers who had been in the school's hallways for over an hour. The shooting is the 3rd deadliest school shooting in the United States after the Virginia Tech shooting in 2007 and the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting in 2012, as well as the 9th deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history.
Long-term impacts and effects of school shootings include fear, depression, anxiety, and suicides. This is because students are afraid of school shootings happening in their school where they and their friends could be injured or killed. School shootings also cause depression and potential suicides to the people that were at the school during the shootings because of all the mental stress from the situation.